Fix that goddamn thing, Brian.
Hey, we got no budget for equipment, all right? Except we, everybody. It was free with a mic stand. I'll go buy one of the metal. See, it's stripped. It's stripped. It's
fucking stripped.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. All right. I'm so happy this next guy's here. He used to do the, he's been with us for quite a while, but this is his first time appearing at Woody's. I know, what's taking him so long? Maybe he'll explain that for 8 minutes and not get to his comedy. I doubt it. I'm glad he's here tonight. Matt Lauria.
Keep it going for the commissioner of Clap Bitches University, Brian B. Keep it going for him, not remembering that I was here literally probably 50 weeks ago, Brian. I was here probably the 3rd week we had it here at Woody's. That's just how unimpressive I am, I guess, you know. He said Clap Bitches only once. I don't remember him whatsoever.
I don't look at my records.
Will you look at your fucking records right now, Brian?
Look it up, Brian.
Goddamn look at it. He's not looking at records. He's making that intro to start the show 10 minutes longer. That's the reason why he doesn't remember that I'm here. Jesus, Mary, Casey, and JoJo, you dream, and you dream, and you dream, and finally you get to perform in Wyoming, Michigan on a Sunday night in a fucking bowling alley. Oh my God, thank God Zuckerberg has enough bandwidth in his universe to broadcast such an amazing opportunity as this occasion here tonight. You know, most people at Facebook are like, you know what, should we broadcast the Grammys live on a Sunday? Or like, absolutely not. Bring me to a place called Woody's Pressbox. Make sure they put some makeshift curtains or tablecloths to halfway up the wall to block the rest of the room out of it. And every 3rd comedian have the mic stand break. That is exactly the way you do comedy here in Wyoming.
Yeah,
Kingpin of comedy, Wyoming. Hell yes! I don't know if you guys can tell this by the 60 seconds I've been up here, but I'm a bit of a douchebag. I think you guys saw my shirt and this facial hair and you're like, who fucking invited the douche to perform here tonight? I chose my words carefully there. I said a bit of a douchebag, a bit of a douchebag. I'm not a full-on douche. I'm not a full-on douche, right? I'm not a guy that waits in line at a bank for a bank teller and practices his golf swing with his sunglasses in the back of his head without a golf club. Not a full-on douche. Not a full-on douche, right? Like I don't have a tattoo with my mom's name on my bicep. I'm not a full-on douche. I'm douche-ish. Douche-ish. Still douchey enough to text a girl at 2 in the morning, you up, question mark. Douche-ish. I'm douche-ish. I'm still douchey enough to ask my girlfriend for nudes, you know, douche-ish, right? Douche-ish. I didn't realize I was douche-ish till the other day. I was at the gym. See, I had to mention when I was at the gym, douche-ish. So at the gym, and one of the instructors there for classes comes up to me and says, Matt, you gotta try my new course. It's meant for guys exactly like you. I'm like, oh, what do you got, like a powerlifting course? What do you got, some sort of CrossFit? She's like, no, it's called Broga. Yoga for bros. Like, I'm sorry, did you get a whiff of someone's Axe body spray? Because I'm douche-ish. This is Old Spice all day. Okay? She's like, no, you're missing the point. It's yoga, but only dudes. Oh, when you sell it like that, where do I sign up, huh? Hand me the clipboard. Thought one of the benefits of yoga is maybe getting to see some girls in yoga pants getting the downward dog, but no. I just get to get the downward dog next to a bunch of fads and brads. Okay. Sounds good. Can you imagine how that class would start? Because I'm not going to that shit. Just like, welcome to Broga, broskis, and bro Jacksons. Before you guys walk in, you want to make sure that you pick up a Monster Energy drink and shotgun that shit. Remember, we only do this class on Saturdays because Saturdays are for the boys. As soon as you guys start to hear the Limp Bizkit music, we want you to enter the keg stand position. But before you do that, we only have one rule here in Broga. Silence your cell phone, but before you do that, send a random dick pic to a girl that never asked for it. Broga. I like that. Some of you guys have attended that class. It's sponsored by the Circle of Life. I think I could tell this about me. I'm not probably a handy person. I'm not handy at all. I think these boots are about as handy as I get, actually. I can't fix anything around my house, literally. It's gotten to the point that every time I call my dad, he just answers the phone. I'm just saying, what's broke now? He just knows, right? Gets pissed off because he knows I can't do things. And I'm like, Dad, you can't do things too. He's like, what? I've taught you everything. I'm like, no, Dad, you taught me nothing. And he's like, no, I've taught you everything. I'm like, no, I've taught you everything when it comes to technology. So don't get mad at me when I call you and ask you which way the furnace filter goes in. Because you called me the other day and asked me if you could check your email on someone else's computer, okay? You're just as big as a moron as I am. Just slightly handicapped in a different way. I'm serious when I say I can't do anything. Like, I have a towel rack at my house that broke 6 months ago, and you just don't put the towels there anymore. Just hang them on the curtain rod. That's what you do. It annoys my dad, though, every time, though, because he thinks he taught me things he never taught me. Like, he sees, like, the sticker in my car that I paid to get an oil change, right? And he gets embarrassed. He's like, this embarrasses me after what I taught you. What did you think you taught me? He's like, I taught you how to change your own oil. I'm like, no, you didn't. He's like, yes, I did. I taught you how to change your own oil. I'm like, no, Dad, you taught me how to hold a flashlight and get yelled at. That's what you taught me. So the furnace filter goes what way? Oh, that's a late one, huh? You like that? She's like, hopefully at some point in the night they can get beyond the ass eating and into the good, hard-hitting furnace filter material. That's why I came here. Sundays are for the Lord, not for ass eating. That's what I said, right, Barb? Hell yeah, Barb. She looks like a Barb, doesn't she? Very much a Barb. I don't know, guys. I'm into too many things. I have too many hobbies. You just kind of like really exhaust my girlfriend. Like I'm not into fixing shit, but I do write for a hip hop blog website. I play a ridiculous sport called pickleball. Does anyone know? Yeah, exactly. You're about the age that should know what pickleball is. I play a sport that is predominantly played for people that were born in maybe like the 60s, I would say at this point. Here, right? Yeah. Lower? Okay, I was trying to be complimentary. That's good. The finger, wow. I like that. I'm the one admitting that I play pickleball. This is ridiculous. A lot of people don't know what it is because you're young and you guys have hopes and dreams and shit. It's basically like if you combine tennis with ping pong with every guy that in the men's locker room refuses to wear a towel and then put a wiffle ball together, and that's pickleball. Legit, it's a real sport. I'll work on that joke, Woody's Pressbox. That's not my strongest material, but I thought I could slip it in there, but I got the finger from you, but Barb was still laughing at it. So that's all that really matters. Me and Barb, baby. That's it. Believe it or not, the douche that you see before you is actually dating a girl. I just didn't make her up for my act. Thank God I'm dating somebody because living in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and having all your friends be married or just unfuckable at this point, it becomes ridiculous with how many people in your world try to set you up with someone. I'm talking friends, family, co-workers, everyone had the perfect girl for Matt. People get all excited, right? Like, you gotta meet my friend when he says, she's amazing, she's just like you, she likes the Tigers. That's it. I'm just gonna be like, you like baseball? I like baseball. Okay, I'm not pulling out. That's it. I'm just that shallow. You don't want to offend these people, so you go out on these dates with these these people that they try to set you up with, right? You can really gauge a person's opinion of you as a human being by who they decide to set you up with. Come back from these dates, they're all excited. They're like, so, what'd you think of Lisa? Fuck you, man. Apparently you think I'm attracted to tilt-a-whirl operators. That was a one-time fetish and stop going through my Google history, okay? A trashy boner subreddit will really fuck up your interests, let me tell you what. You realize your friends have no idea who you are as a human being by who they decide to set you up with? One of my friends is like, dude, you gotta meet this girl, you're really gonna get along with her. And after going on dates with too many Lisas, you're like, okay, tell me something about her. They're like, she's amazing, she's gluten-free, vegan, and a yoga instructor. Like, I hate all three of those things independently of one another. Why would I like that in one smoothie of a human being? I'm not going on that date, right? Then he shows me her Facebook profile picture, and it's like, okay, I guess I could go out. Date, it'd be rude to cancel now. Does she know child's pose? Went on a few dates, great enough girl, right? But you just realize when you have like, 3 prejudices against like 3 islands of her life, you realize that it's not gonna go any fair, right? Because I like chicken, and beer, and fun. And she likes soil. I'm pretty sure that's it. Apparently that just offended everyone here. Like, I like soil too. Hell, you gotta get soil, asshole. Nothing against that. It's just weird though, right? Because you tell your douchebag friends that you're going out with a vegan girl, and they're like, dude, I don't even know how you can go to those vegan restaurants. You're like, dude, it's not that bad. But when I realized, like, a vegan meal at its best, like, the greatest vegan meal is like a softcore porn. You know a better version of this exists. If you can just get over how it was produced. Like, every time the server brought me the meal, I'll be like, excuse me, ma'am, I think you brought me the Cinemax version of this meal. I was looking for something more Brazzers.com, please. It's much more of my palate here. I mentioned I did have a girlfriend, Barb, so please. 1 pair of panties at a time, Barb, here. I'm 33, my girlfriend is 26, that is a 7-year age difference. You like that, Wyoming, huh? This is Catholic education at its finest right here. 7-year age difference is not bad, right? Like in these terms now, but when I realized how fucking creepy I was, like as a kid, when you think about our age difference, like I was an 8th grader when she was a 1st grader. And at my grade school, we had a big brother, big sister program where you would like go down to the 1st graders and be like, so what's up, how's coloring, guys? You guys good? I can't even imagine how creepy that would be back then, just being like, hey, Andrea, why don't you just go ahead and grow up? I'll be seeing you. It's weird to me though, right? Because when I turned 30, I just realized I can't do shit I used to be able to do in my 20s. She is well advanced more than I am when it comes to things that 20-year-olds should be good at. I'm good at things like calling it a night at 9 p.m. here now. That's my 30s here at this point. I can't keep up with her texting. She texts like a fucking just ace. It's unbelievable. She sends me text after text after text after text. I'm like, you can put all this shit in one text message and send it to me at once, okay? My phone is vibrating in my pocket like I just left a pure romance party. This is embarrassing. It was supposed to be a Tupperware party, okay? Nonsense. I can handle the text after that. She started grouping it in one. But what I can't stand the most is I'll actually ask her a question. She won't respond in words. She'll respond in just emojis. It's like, look, I don't speak Bieber, okay? What do you need? Nothing? Okay, that sucks. I'll ask her something mundane. I'll be like, hey, I'm grabbing some food. Do you want something? And she'll text me back like a train car next to a dolphin, next to a kissy face, next to a dancing woman. It's like, look, I don't speak wingdings, okay? Gotta translate this into some Times New Roman, please. I did that joke 6 months ago in Kalamazoo, and a girl in her 20s in the back stood up and says, "She wants tuna from Subway." Holy shit, that checks out. Can you help me out here? Are we breaking up? I don't even... Thank you, Mrs. Bieber. I needed that. Talking about. Oh, Barb, don't you apologize to me. I'm laughing at her too, Barb. So. How about sick of February? I start at 6 p.m. here, or tomorrow 6 p.m. We're getting another fucking winter advisory. This is an awful month. It's 28 days and feels like it's fucking 600. It's ridiculous. I waited February for a long time because this is a true story. In 5th grade, I was in the spelling bee at my elementary school, and I made it to the 2nd round. Now that is 1 round farther than the experts had predicted me to make it. I got up to the podium and the judging table said to me, "Your word is February." I spelled it wrong. No big deal, right? I went and sat back down because the experts had me wrong. I was a round further than I ever thought I would. Next year, 6th grade, made it to the 3rd round in the spelling bee that year. If you guys are keeping track, that is fucking 2 more rounds than the experts had predicted Matt to make it. I got up to the podium and the lady behind the judging table says to me, "Matt, your word is February." I had 1 year to learn how to spell 1 word, and I did nothing but spell it the exact same fucking way. This is it. So for the rest of this month and for the rest of eternity, how you spell February is F-E-B, period. That is it. People are always like, "It's that brewery, it's that brewery." It's like, no, it's 28 days. I don't need to spell it. It's over. I'm over it already, as you can tell. But my girl is 7 years younger than me. It's weird for me because I make a lot of pop culture references in my act and just in regular life, and they just go right the fuck over her head. She doesn't get anything right. Like last year in May, it was 22 years since Notorious B.I.G. had passed away. And I was like, oh my God, it's been 22 years, R.I.P. B.I.G. Maybe when we get home, we should have cheese, Welch's Great, T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's Great. I very much said that very whitely. A T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's Great. And she's like, huh? And I'm like, you don't know about that? And I was like, where were you when Ready to Die first came out? And I'm like, oh yeah, your mom's womb. No wonder why you don't get that. Okay. Then she tries to throw things at me. She's like, cash me outside. How about that? Is that a Mimi? What is that? Someone else Mimis? My girlfriend and I are cohabitating for the better part of 2 years here now, which God Rapids, Michigan called living in sin. Living in sin. That's what we're doing. We're living in sin. What do you think we're doing at home that we're living in sin? That's when I get the common phrase all the time. Oh, you guys aren't married or engaged? Living in sin? It's like, how do you know what we're doing? Maybe we're at home, baking cookies, studying Bible verses, and then later on, I molest her. I was raised Catholic. That's exactly how it goes. Thank you for getting that, God Rapids. If I perform that a little bit more south from here, they'll go, fuck you, buddy. We make enough here, not God jokes. Serious bitch. I had something else here that I want to talk about. I tried to do Sober January this year. That was a fun plan. Sober January. And my girlfriend made a pact that we're like, hey, for the month of January, we're not going to drink at all. Let's just do it. It's not that long. We kind of need it after New Year's Eve and after the holidays. We can dry out, right? My girlfriend lasted 4 days. 4 fucking days. I made it to the end of it and she's just like, well, what happened? How do you give in that easily? And she's like, well, I was just with my mom and she had wine. That's all it takes? How were you around white, nameless vans as a child? It's like, well, he had a van and candy, and I liked the way the door slid open. Seemed innocent. She tried to back it up, though. She was like, no, let's just do it like this. I only had like 2 glasses of wine, so let's just call January a few in January. Like, we can just have 1 or 2, just a few in January. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. She's like, why can't you do it? Because, like, that's not how you do it, okay? It's the same reason I don't stroke myself 1 or 2 times, okay? It's called All Day IPA for a goddamn reason. Thank you guys so much, Barb. I will see you in my white van here tonight. That's the circle of life. I've always wanted to do that. Thank you for doing that, dude. Thank you.
And Lauria! Gosh! He was here 50 weeks ago, and I don't remember. It's good weed, what can I tell you?